You can talk more than I can. Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm most certainly so happy to be here. And on behalf of my parents, Carl and Louise Brown, and all of the Ngunnawal elders and ancestors, I most certainly live my life in honour of them and the legacy that they had passed to me. My son's here somewhere, and he's named Job. He might be out there mandating the phone, so Job is here, and again, we thank you for bringing us on board, and because we like to play and like to have laughs and be fun too. Anyway, so this morning I thought that, because I'm coming back Friday, right, to have another yarn. So this morning I thought that I would share with you our creation stories to how the Ngunnawal landscape came about, and I loved it how you put those the birds up there. So just before I begin, this is on another note, Canberra is a very wonderful place because we have over 250 species of birds that come here every year to breed and to mate with the same person again. And they do all this out at Mulligan's Flat, and so one day hopefully that we can all go out there and have a look at the different birds and the different areas out there with Ngunnawal as well. So anyway, we'll get on with the welcome to country. So many thousands of years ago, my father, whose name I can't say, he was high up in the mountains down here in Mount Kosciuszko. And anyway, he had to bring this beautiful place in what we see here today in Canberra, in the Ngunnawal country. And so anyways, my father, he called out to a lady spirit, and she's a creator too, and her name is Malian. Everyone say Malian. Malian is the wedge-tailed eagle, and we saw her up here not long ago. So Malian, she's the totem for the Ngunnawal nations, and Malian, like I said, she is a lady too, and she's very powerful. She has all this energy in it, and she's wise, and she's also very talented, this lady, this Malian. Anyway, she comes down to a special place called Timmabilla. Everyone's been there? That's good, because out at Timmabilla you might remember that they had all these lovely big round boulders out there, right? Yeah, well they're her eggs that she's left behind. And in a really secret valley there, we've got Malian, she stands about as tall as this building actually, and she looks and she looks down into the valleys like this, into Canberra, into Tuggerong, and further on. That's how big she is, this big rock of Malian, the wedge-tailed eagle. Anyway, so again she's out there, and she's there before everything's been created, and she has this magic dust in her feathers like this. And so she goes around the landscape and she's doing this here, over here. But then this dingo comes along, and his name is Mirigan. Say Mirigan. These are Ngunnawal words too. Mirigan. So Mirigan represents a dog, and anyway, so he comes up, the white dingo, to have a fight with Malian, because he says, I'm a man, I'm stronger than you, I can do this, I should be here for the job. You know, so she sort of looks at him, because I say again, she's so wise and majestic, she doesn't need to say anything very much, but she gets her dust like this and says, carry on, you wasn't welcome here to country. So as she done this to him, the dust fell over and landed on his mouth, and that took away his tongue. So then he couldn't talk no more. So when we see the dog going, whoop, 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 that's because he wasn't welcome to country. Anyways, he's an Ngarigo totem to those people, and so he headed back down south with Barney barking. And so our great Malian, she was there, and she's sprinkling everything that we see out there, and as she's about to finish, and because at night time out at Timmabilla, you can see the beautiful Milky Way, right? And in the beautiful Milky Way, before Malian came here, there was a star up there, this big, beautiful, shining star. And he's a creator up there too, and his name is Darramurlan. Everyone say Darramurlan? Darramurlan. And we all know that that's a school here in Canberra, right? Yep. And anyway, so this star, and this is what we hear about, it represents learning and teaching, and it represents going to a higher place. And so that's where we all want to go to when we're teaching, and when we're spreading our teaching onto others and to the next generations. We want to take our people and everybody around us up to that higher place, to this place in the stars. So anyway, after Malian's finished all her work, she's swimming around like this, you know, and it's with this biggest tornado's coming, and she goes, woof, up into the sky, and as she gets up there, she goes, and all these, I like those sounds, I'm like, and she gets all these, gets all the dust, and it creates that beautiful Milky Way, what we see today. And so that's what I always say, that's where we want to head to. We always want to head to a higher learning place when we're working together and when we're collaborating, and that just leads it on and on and on and on and on. So I hope to see you all there when we all pass over, when we get up to Darramore. And on behalf of my elders, past, present and welcome, I welcome you all to the lands of the Ngunnawal. Thank you so much.